tuning in with Tierra Tanae. Welcome to the Lions Den. What's the deal? You are now tuned into the Lions Den, and I have here with me one of the most influential women in the cannabis industry. We have Miss Sahir. Yes, not only are you a big boss, you are also a Leo. Big Leo. You know what I'm saying? Big Leo, yes. And then, like I said, you are a pioneer in the cannabis industry, which is one of mainly white-dominated industry. How does it feel to be you?
It feels, first and foremost, a blessing, right? Because being one of God's favorite, being connected to Source, and being able to be in position to make a difference is, a blessing. It's definitely challenging. You get what I'm saying? To be in those rooms and to have to learn all the things that I've learned over the years and, the tough lessons and, getting beat up and having to go back to the table. But it's all been worth it. It's been a little stressful and hard on your girl, but I've been getting the job done. Thank God.
Thank God, getting the job done. So you are not only a prophet, you're a business owner. You currently are the owner of Detroit Life Lounge, which is where we are right now. Shout out to you. And also the owner of High Prophecy. So the name, in my opinion, is pretty self-explanatory, High Prophecy. But please tell me the story behind why you considered that to be the name for your brand.
First and foremost, coming into the cannabis industry, I've been a grower for almost 12 years. The last couple of years have been more business than growing. But in growing and forming the business, I've also been on my healing journey real tough. I'm in school to be a shaman. I'm in school right now to be a yoga teacher. So in all of this, combining the cannabis with the intent of healing, right?
Exactly.
And being intentional with the plant and how it's really developed and made for our bodies. So for me, just High Prophecy is a combination of, really being intentional with the plant and our healing, right? Knowing your power, when you take in the plant, however you decide to take in the plant, but really sitting with it and, not letting it just be a recreational thing, right?
Yeah.
Actually allowing it to transmute into a powerful thing for you.
So with that power that you get through flower, or as you said, any way that people choose to digest it, what powers has it given you outside of what I see personally, just you being influential in the community, providing opportunity to people, sponsoring people's events, collaborating, and providing a space? What powers did it give you personally for your own testimony?
Personally, it's just giving me a better connection, right? I'm a better connected person. I'm a more healed person. It's giving me a better direction on my healing journey, and it's giving me a better direction on how to help the community and how we heal and how we access resources to cannabis, the plant business, cannabis business, and everything that falls under that umbrella. So for me, it's just really put me in a great position. Right, and I'm just trying to expand and do the right thing by, expanding my healing to the community.
Yeah.
So not just working on the cannabis side, but making sure that I'm equipped to work on the healing side with my community.
I love that. And obviously, as Leos, we have big hearts. We are lovers. We really just want to take care of not only our people, but everyone. You know what I'm saying? As you said, you know your purpose here. You have a purpose here. And knowing that you have a purpose here is expanding that knowledge, that love, those resources to your community. And I see that, and that's how we got connected in general, because you supported my Sister Circle spa party event, and I hadn't even met you yet, and I really appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the cannabis industry, I've just noticed the abundance of love that we have within the sisterhood, which is why I started Sister Circle Spa Party. Shout out to the Copper House and Jessica and Cara, period. But
shout out to the Copper House,
shout out to the Copper House. We just gotta say that, they really brought me in, and I give them so much credit for just all my connections, a lot of my connections in the cannabis industry, just because of the influence that they have on the community and the genuineness that they pour out into the community. And I think that reflects a lot into personal and upbringing. And that's something that I wanted to ask. Like, what was your upbringing like growing up?
So my parents had me at 13 and 14.
Okay.
So I had...
They were babies.
Baby
They
parents.
were babies.
So of course my grandmothers and my grandparents had a lot to do with me being raised. Shout out to my grandmothers. They definitely gave me the gentle soul and I guess the business knowledge that I have. My family is very, you know what I'm saying, smart in business. They never gave me anything. They would give me knowledge and give me opportunities and wait for me to fuck up. And then give me more knowledge. But you know, I wasn't the type of person that really fucked up too much. I was a good kid. You get what I'm saying? I played sports.
What sports did you play?
I played basketball, volleyball, track.
Girl was athletic.
I'm super active now. Like even at 40, like I'm an outside kid.
40. I just want to say that real quick, y'all. Black don't crack. Y'all need to start drinking y'all water or something. Talk to the Lord more. That's what needs to happen because I don't know. Like some of y'all be 20 and be looking a little tired. So this is 40, by the way. I'm so sorry. Please continue. I just have to say that.
Good. But yeah, no, shout out to my grandparents. They are really good people. You know, one of my grandmothers passed in 2020. But she taught me a lot of great things about people, about kindness. I could literally bring anybody to my grandmother's house. She go feed you. And if you don't eat, she go think you rude. She go pull me to the side like, what's wrong with your friend? She not hungry, like, or something like that. You know, she was very community driven. So, you know, watching my grandmother on my mom's side, and then on my dad's side, just the business of things and making sure that I was raised with integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad's side was real big on integrity, like doing the right thing. And ain't nobody got to be watching you to be doing the right thing. Just do the fucking right thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a mental thing. And my grandmother, she raised me. She was one of them type of people that spoke life into you. And I didn't know what that meant until I got grown. But my grandma been speaking a different type of life into me my whole life. She would look at me as a kid like, you know you can do anything, right? And I would just be like, all right, well then bet I can do anything. And that's why I'm doing everything, because it just was instilled in me. Like, I don't feel like it's nothing that I can't do.
That's so important.
You know what I'm saying? So it's important that we really teach our kids, like, you know, the extension of their power. So, you know, on the back end though, future-wise, I do want to create a nonprofit. As a spinoff of High Prophecy.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Maybe like from our apparel, something that's not directly related to our cannabis, but we have an apparel line too. But I want to do something like a foundation for a school for gifted kids, right? Oh my! Because we have a lot of kids that are conflicted. X-Men. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? They conflicted, they depressed. They suicidal. The parents are not understanding them because maybe they don't understand the gifts, right? So we want to create a space so we can create better adults and better humans that's coming up to take care of us.
Be more healers, creating more healers. And with the upbringing that you have, obviously, as you stated, your grandparents and then on your dad's side too, they really helped to shape just your overall morals and values to help you as an adult bring your businesses to life. And with just upbringing as far as your family and values, about your personal stance, was it hard for you? At what point did you, okay, let me say this. What do you identify as? That's the first question I'm going to ask you. Woman, period.
Yes.
Because I know that a lot of people, we had this conversation off camera, that a lot of people could confuse just because you may dress a little bit more masculine, that they will try to identify you and put you in a box of something.
No, I present as a woman. I don't care what these clothes look like. Okay. I'm standing in my woman. You know what I'm saying? I have this womb for a reason, right? A lot of my creation, just because I haven't had kids yet, a lot of my creation has come from the healing that I've done with my womb power. You feel me? So, you know, and woman is God, so why wouldn't I want to be a woman? Like, why would I want to be anything but that? Like,
no, seriously. And I think that's so important. So, did you feel like you had any conflicting moments with your family, or even friends, or just people around you growing up, learning yourself and growing into who you are today? And still, we're all always evolving, but growing, you know, from a teen to an adult, how was that transition for you?
Yeah, it's always kind of been conflicting because for me, you know, womanhood is about knowing yourself through different levels of womanhood, right?
Yeah.
So in knowing yourself, you also have to introduce yourself repeatedly to numerous people.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes that is conflicting as it can be with yourself. It can be conflicting with other people. But I would say I have a very supportive family. I have really great friends. Like, I'm still best friends with a couple of my friends that I was friends with from 11 and 12.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we still take girls' trips, have summer parties and stuff like that.
Right.
I've definitely been through my trials and tribulations. You get what I'm saying? But I think my trials and tribulations are also other people's lessons too. Right?
Absolutely.
So in going through my trials and tribulations, other people have been able to know themselves better too, and get better educated on what, you know, different transitions of womanhood looks like for another woman that doesn't identify like you. So for me, you know, it's never all bad. It's always all good, even when it's hard, because as long as we can learn and grow and transmute that energy and don't stay in that space, you're good with me. You know what I'm saying? So anything that I did go through, I can say it was for a reason and for a good purpose. And I ain't going through that shit no more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm 40 now. I don't give a fuck how nobody feels.
No,
about me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Keep feeling it, bitch.
You know, feel how you want to. That's on you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously. I love that. And you mentioned that, obviously, you, kids. You want to have children. How many children would you personally like to have? Obviously, it's all up to, you know what I'm saying, but how many children would you personally like to have?
I personally would like to have like one or two.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start with one, see how that goes.
Yeah.
Motherhood is, I've co-parented with a lot of, you know what I'm saying, single mothers, and, you know, being raised by a single mother and being in the Black woman circle of community of single mothers, like, you know, that's one of my biggest fears of, you know what I'm saying, having a child is being a single mother. Like, I would love for my child to be raised in a two-parent household with a family, you know what I'm saying, get that wholesome. But, you know, it's all good if it don't happen like that. I'm going to still have a baby. But I definitely would love to, you know, cultivate in that family-oriented way.
So what are, for people that may not know, what are options that you feel like you would seek if ever you felt like you didn't have like a sustainable situation?
Oh, I got a sustainable situation. I've been working on my situation.
Hello?
You know I'm a Leo. Baby, you know what I'm saying? Execution is always the mission.
Yes. What is the conclusion of this?
And this is a, you know what's so funny? You was like, before this interview, you was like, what can I say? This was not on the, I probably would have put this on the list, but I'm going to be a real one and talk about it. I'm going to be a real one.
If people never know what I be saying, I just, you know.
Man, that was a good one, though. And I'm, you know, I ain't never standing down to it. So for me, I have been, okay, so my journey with pregnancy have been this, right?
Okay.
I started with the donor sites.
Yeah.
I wasn't satisfied with the donor sites.
Okay.
I have a really good, close best friend, and I'm close with her cousin, right? Okay. We're really close. Like, he's a very great intellect, cool dude. He does a lot of work in the community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King type of,
my
you
brother.
Know what I'm saying? You know, just real good guy, right? Yeah. And my best friend was talking to him about my struggles. Okay. And he was just like, I'd do that for her. If she need me to give her some sperm, like, that's nothing. He was like, it would be an honor for me to do that for her. And he's a real good friend of mine. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't laying down in the bed with my dog. We ain't doing it the traditional way. But I definitely have sperm on deck when ready to cultivate my family, and a very good supportive system around that. And he's just a really good guy. Like, you know, he understands the struggle from my perspective. Yeah. He's just that type of, you know, he holds that type of space for women. You get what I'm saying?
I get it, yeah.
And he was just like, you know, I know that's something that's really important with you. And he also sees it as an honor to cultivate with a woman like me. You get what I'm saying? Like, he see my power. And he was like, you know, you deserve children just like any other woman does. So, you know.
Oh, that is so. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Only in the Lions Den, bitches.
I think that's the first. You the first one who got that one.
See. I'm not gonna lie. We take a lot of virginities here. We do. We get a lot of fresh information, and that is literally. That's why I pride this podcast, because not only is it a podcast, I feel like it's a talk show because we do a lot of healing here, and through different topics, through different conversations, and absolutely. So that's why I am really thankful that you shared that information with me. So thank you so much, and with us, because it can be very, very helpful to a lot of people.
It can, and I know, you know, for masculine presented women, it's always a struggle on how we decide to cultivate children. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not having sex with guys,
right?
And you know, ain't even no room for no mistake
over here. And that's a
over
conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah, so you know, I do encourage the community, you know what I'm saying, like, that do see fit for those of us who are still identifying as women and who still want to, you know, cultivate and raise a family of our own, to, you know, step up and help out, because there are such a limited, it's limited resources on black donors. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just don't have a lot of options. So, you know, we still want to have children, and you know, it's still, you know, we still have the mental capacity and the heart, and, you know, people have their own opinions and feel how they feel, but, you know, we gonna love the kids just like everybody else, and even better. You know
You're not lying. Like, seriously, I have literally seen it firsthand, and I'm just like, man, my bestie with my daughter, girl, that's literally, like, my daughter loves my best friend Z. She be like, is he coming over today? Like, loves, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that, and those resources. Men, you know what I'm saying? If you're also in the same situation where you want a family and you just ain't got nobody, or you're lonely, a young woman came and took you for all your money or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go ahead, put it in a jar, and go freeze it, because somebody may need you. Someone needs you. Always, you're important. Okay, period. So with babies, future spaces,
and to, like, you know, have a baby by me, baby, and be a millionaire.
Be a millionaire. No, seriously, no. Like, you're literally instantly destroying generational curses when you have a baby. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta know, put it out and make them want to marvel me. So with your space, how can I get this question a lot, because people will come to me, seeing, you know, with sponsors and how I get sponsors and stuff like this. And I just want to say to the community, I'm going to be so honest with y'all. Just maybe a year and a half ago, y'all, I had no idea what a pitch deck was, had no idea how to reach out to businesses to get sponsorship, had no idea. Shout out to Jess again from the Copper House, because she literally, I'm like, yeah, I want to, you know, do this. And she's like, well, this is how you go about it. Here's my pitch deck. You can use this as a template to figure out how you want to create your own, how you want to word your stuff and stuff like that. And I know that that's something that's super important in the community for people that are starting businesses or starting in the cannabis industry and looking to receive, you know, that support for their events. How do people go about contacting you and High Prophecy to collaborate, and what do you look for to collaborate with somebody?
For me, even going back to your event, right?
Right.
The reason why I reached out to you, and I didn't even know you, right?
Right.
But because you were connected to the Copper House, first and foremost, the Copper House is one of our safe spaces in our cannabis ecosystem. Absolutely. You get what I'm saying? So, and because of how you were helping the women, I wanted to make sure that I can be a resource to help and assist. So, you know, we down to collaborate on all the healing events and things like that, but we will be going to shelves pretty soon. So we'll be doing bigger events, you know what I'm saying, bigger collaborations and things like that. So we won't be doing a lot of pop-ups, you know, vending events, nothing like that, right? Because we are a, you know, legal cannabis brand, so we want to make sure that people can go to the shelves and support us the right way. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so we can get this foundation going for these kids and all that type of stuff. Because for me, you know, I look at cannabis as just another driving tool. You get what I'm saying? But also at the end of the day, I know I'm one of God's favorite child. I'm gonna be rich anyway, so
yes,
my finances is just not waiting on cannabis. I want to use cannabis to expand, right? And to, you know what I'm saying, help the community, but really get this school for gifted children up and going, because that's really big to me. You get what I'm saying?
And is that primarily your main focus right now?
My main focus right now is getting the brand to shelves. We have everything in order, so, you know, we just finishing up the last end of things, and you know, about to turn up on the market, and it's about to be a good first quarter for us. So that's where my focus is at. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, first quarter. I am super, super excited, and I know that you have so much in store for you. I'm just blessed to be a part of your journey. I'm blessed to be a sister to you. I'm blessed to be in business with you, and I'm so happy that you came into the Lion's Den with us. This shit is fire. It's on the flow. Where can we find you? High Prophecy, Detroit Life Lounge, your personal Instagram. Share those for us.
So my personal Instagram is 313_Sahir. That's SAHIR. And you can find everything from that page. You can follow Detroit Life Lounge on Instagram and High Prophecy. Make sure y'all follow High Prophecy, because follow the journey and everything we got coming up. We're going to be making a lot of posts soon, but it's High_Prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to spell prophecy, baby, go ahead and Google it, because it's spelled the right way.
God bless.
And make sure y'all visit highprophecy.com. We out here on the website now, so it's just been a lot of big things going on for High Prophecy. But, you know, make sure you support and be looking for the High Prophecy events that we got going on, the collaborations and all that type of stuff, and, you know, support the healing.
Yeah. And that's what we smoking on right now, some High Prophecy, like literally. And that's actually what I also was smoking in my last episode too, y'all, and it's fire. So I'm telling y'all, make sure that you try it out. Like, you just don't want to miss it. It's a whole wave. You can get washed up, or bitch, you can motherfucking get on your motherfucking board and skate with us. You know what I'm saying? So,
period.
Hello.
Bars.
Hello. Period.
I know she has so many bars like this. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate you. Thank you so much again. And we're not going anywhere just yet, because we are about to go into our fun segments and have a little fun. Because what would I be if I didn't have you in a hot seat? You know what I'm saying? It's fire all around. And I got the Leo and the Lion's Den. It's 2 Leos in the Lion's Den. Come on now. We about to wrap it up. But yeah, let's get into this question segment. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tiara Tanae, and we are here with Sahir, the biggest motherfucking prophet.
What up, doe?
Yeah, what up, doe? Detroit's on. You already know what's going on. And we are in the Lion's Den. I got my girl in the hot seat, though. So I got a bunch of crazy questions. You already know how we get down. And they are crazy questions. They are random. Some of them are just, you know, random. And that's just what it is. So, you know, typically we would have people take shots for skips, but you don't drink. So we are just going to have you hopefully answer them all. All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm about to actually give you these cards. And you just go through them.
Oh, man.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought she was about to ask.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. So go ahead. And make sure that you read the questions out loud.
I was just about to ask you.
Yeah, make sure you read them out loud. And I'm going, and I'm going to put you on a time slot too.
Well, how much time I got?
I'm going to give you 1 minute. 1 minute.
For all of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to give you 1:30. Because I'm not going to lie, it's 2 of them that might require a little bit of time. So I'm going to give you 1:30. And we're going to have this time ticking too on the clock.
Oh, man. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
What time did I take my shit today?
The morning shit? What time?
Maybe around 8 a.m.
8 a.m. What time you wake up? Oh, no, keep going. It's okay.
Would you ever date a couple, male and female, if they both cater to you. No, I'm not fucking with no males. Craziest thing someone has done to you. I'm gonna skip that question because I'm recovering from some shit right now. I need to. Woosah.
Blessings.
Rub my ear.
Is that rub my ear?
Craziest thing I've done to someone. I'm gonna have to come back to that because I don't really be on no shit like that.
Okay.
I be liking to keep my blessings.
Okay, no, that's right.
How many blunts do you smoke a day? Too many. You feel me? I smoke about shit, no less than 4 to maybe more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No less than 4, baby.
And that's an understatement, y'all. I ain't even counting. You feel? I stopped counting a long time ago. What's this next one? Fuck, marry, kill, J-Lo. Oh, fuck, marry, kill, J-Lo, Beyonce, Aaliyah. Well, I'm gonna kill J-Lo off the bill. I would marry Aaliyah and I would fuck Beyonce.
Okay, period.
Cause what them lyrics that Aaliyah had back in the day, baby, we still listening to them, baby. Still like, come here, Aaliyah. 3 turn-ons. A woman who knows how to take care of herself. And I mean, like, you know, take care of herself, her home, you know, her finances, herself. So when you come into their life, you ain't got to be doing the most. It's just a little extra, you know, sprinkle on top type shit. You know, now we could build with the teamwork because you already started your foundation.
Exactly.
Your foundation ain't cracking. A woman who is in her healing bag, you feel me? And a woman who is intellectually driven and spiritually driven. Intellectually first, you know what I'm saying? I ain't making nobody be spiritual. Like, I like people for who they are, but intellectual, you're not going to keep me if you can't have a certain type of conversation. And that's on me.
Come on now.
3 turn-offs. The opposite of everything. A woman who don't handle her business. You know, I don't do messy. I don't do drama. I don't do trifling, things like that. And I mean, trifling goes from even trifling spiritually, acting and character and all of that. You know, I don't do none of that. And cigarettes and unhealthy eating habits, because whatever you put in your body, baby, you feel me? That's what's coming out. You feel me? And mine tasting like water and honey. Hunty. Okay. Okay. Okay, the last one is craziest thing I've done to someone. I still can't come up with nothing like that.
Okay. What's done in the dark? Say no.
I'm a Leo though, so I'm sure
I guess you are a Leo.
Yeah, I ain't even go deny craziest. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I might have to text Tierra that later.
Yeah, we'll
I gotta think. I gotta think about it though. I gotta think about it.
Think on it,
and trust and believe though. It ain't about to be on this podcast, so we just gonna leave that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's our question segment. We said fuck the time because I definitely needed her to answer all of those. So thank you again. And one more time, where can we find your personal page on Instagram?
313_Sahir, SAHIR. High Prophecy, high_prophecy. And make sure y'all go support the website, highprophecy.com. And just be on the lookout, man. Your girl doing a lot of healing events. You know what I'm saying? It's just not just about the weed, but it's about how we go heal ourselves and know our power through this shit, man. We really got to do better as a community and as humans. Like, we just got to do better. So, you know.
You got to do better. And support your motherfucking people, too. Support your motherfucking people. By the way, Billionaire by Confidence, you know what I'm saying? Black owned. Shout out to my nigga Blake. And we have 4 and Fortune on the glasses. So, yeah. And if you need a space, Detroit Life Lounge. If you're trying to get high prophecy. And if you're just trying to heal, get some amazing content, get some amazing resources in business. 313 Sahir. And that's motherfucking it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the Lions Den. You already know. Like, tune in, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at the Lions Den Talk Show. It's it.
Yo, this Sahir Al Salam 313_Sahir. I'm vibing with the Lions Den. Make sure y'all tap in with my girl Tiara, man. It's Leo season all year.
Big Leo, duh.
Big energy.